掉了。现在就读稿子记个时。
谁来计时啊？
我来记个时。现在开始。
Hello, teacher and fellow classmates. The topic we are presenting today is Emirates Airlines. First of all, I would like to introduce the member of our group. My name is Ye Owen, and the rest of the members are Qiu Jiali, Xu Qi, and Zhao Ying. So I'm sure you've all heard of Emirates, although you may not have experienced it, but I'm going to introduce to you. Firstly, Emirates is one of the world's largest airlines with routes to 78 countries and 142 cities across 6 continents. Secondly, Emirates 说要下一页啊，但是我这边没事，我先继续吧。Secondly, Emirates is very luxurious, being the first airline in the industry to offer private suites and bathrooms. On board, all guests are catered for, and a variety of meals allows vegetarians and halal diners alike to feast. There is also plenty of entertainment on board, giving consumers a real sense of service comparable to that of a 5-star hotel. In order to become a leading airline, Dubai's location allows direct flights between Dubai and other cities, and many new routes have been introduced to enhance the passengers' experience. In the low season, Emirates offers discounted tickets to passengers and users, both traditional and ultra-modern marketing strategy to attract a diverse consumer base. Example including advertising in magazines, newspapers, billboards, radios, and TV. And their website is available in at least 9 languages to make it easier for passengers from different countries to order. Next 是谁？
这怎么没反应哎？
你点那个箭头。
到我了。
好。
Thanks, Owen. Hi, I'm Xu Qi. I will introduce Porter facts focus about Emirates. The threat of new entries is low because of the high barriers to enter in the airline industry, starting with the need of government approval, strict legal requirements, and the high demand of startup capital, which entail high fees, and it is difficult for new entries to establish operation. Next, buyer bargaining power is also low. First, customers have no control over airfare, which do not influence much despite the many airlines to choose from. Then, every airline is different, and Emirates is known for its unique and wide range of service, and the high degree of product difference within the industry mean the buyer cannot find the alternative companies. Bargaining power of supplier is high. Number is supplier in the aviation industry is very small, and produce civilized supply is less than demand, and the supply need to satisfy to other airlines. The strength of substitute is moderate. The fares are relatively high because Emirates focus on service quality. In addition to Emirates, there are many other airlines that offer transportation service to their customers at favorable price, and some customers choose train, cars, and other modes of transportation. Competitive is moderate too. Global airlines are highly competitive and remain in the competitive position despite the unnecessary demand of Emirates. Next part, there are 2 external issues. Due to the uneven distribution of Emirates routes, especially for developing countries such as Southeast Asia, there are fewer routes, thus making the viscosity with high-end customers in the region insufficient. Investment in new energy layout with the delay in time, the income is not expected, which will affect the company operation. That's all. Next, welcome Zhao Ying.
Thank you, Xiqi. Next, we will look at the main finding of the analysis of the company internal environment. According to this study, we found that the main competitive advantages of the company are divided from the following components. Firstly, strategic positioning. Emirates has a clear strategic positioning as an international and innovative airline. As an urban world airline, the introduction of the international management talent, a team of flight attendants of up to 120 nationalities, and the availability of maintaining service on flights to and from Dubai to major language destinations further fits into Emirates' international strategy. Secondly, strategic brand advantages. For a 2022 World Cup, the in-flight entertainment system ICE will broadcast the entire World Cup live, which can also be watched in real time in the airport VIP. And the Sports 24 channel can watch the world's top sports events. Thirdly, cargo advantage. Emirates Sky Cargo is one of the world's leading air cargo providers. Fuel efficiency improvement strategy. Firstly, fuel improvement strategy. Emirates spend a significant amount of money each year on biofuel technology, with a few tool forming a separate supply chain from raw material to aircraft. Next part for international issues. Firstly, Emirates' name is relatively limited compared to international airlines and needs to continue to brighten the international image of the brand. Secondly, the pressure to improve quality due to competition in the industry and the issue of continuous innovation in international management. That's all for my part. Let my team member Qiu Jiani to introduce our action plan. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Zhao Ying. Hi, I'm Qiu Jiali, and the next part I will be presenting about the action plan we recommend for the above. According to the above mentioned elements background, external analysis, and internal analysis, our team has come up with suggestions in 4 areas. They are brand, service, innovation, and cost. Firstly, let me talk about the brand aspect. As we all know, a brand is the first impression brought to customers, so a good brand is a plus in the minds of customers. So we recommend that Emirates should constantly brighten its brand image and enhance brand competitiveness. Of course, there are many channels and methods to enhance brand's strengths, such as strengthening Emirates' corporate cohesion, emphasizing brand marketing strategies, and sponsoring well-known events and projects. In addition, increasing brand exposure and launching on print and digital platforms can also deepen the impression in the minds of customers. Secondly, I will introduce the service part. We recommend that Emirates strengthen staff training and maintain high service standards. On the one hand, during the epidemic, Emirates Airlines needs to protect the basic livelihood of its employees and key production factors, such as pilots, aircraft, and airports, in order to protect the future supply resilience on the entire industry. On the other hand, Emirates should also maintain its professional and excellent service and advanced equipment and facilities to provide passengers with a luxury flight experience of 5-star service, so as to improve their satisfaction and attract more high-level customer groups. Certainly, its innovation aspects. We all know that innovation is the #1 driver of development. In fact, during the epidemic period, the passenger flights was less, which is another opportunity for the innovation of Emirates Airlines. Therefore, we recommend that the Emirates adhere the leadership of digitalization and stimulate vitality and innovation. It can improve its online digital platform and integrate its online and offline campaigns, increase its social media exposure, and engage in influence customized marketing. At the same time, the airline could also improve its biofuel technology and develop high-end aircraft. Lastly, the cost is also an aspect that can be ignored. We recommend that the airlines insist on leading with refinement, saving energy, and reducing costs. In terms of flight cost, Emirates can adopt refined aviation fuel management and promote green flying. Using new engines with less fuel consumption and emissions, and green aviation composites to save energy and reduce cost. In terms of labor cost, Emirates can strengthen its back office operations and streamline its staff management. I hope you have benefited from what I shared. Finally, our member Ye Owen will discuss our conclusion for you. Thanks. 好了，欧文。
Thank you, Dali. In conclusion, Emirates' strong quality of service and excellent facilities make it still one of the best airlines in the world. Nevertheless, threats and opportunities go hand in hand. The scarcity of suppliers and the replicability of the operating model make it possible for other airlines to overtake Emirates. But at the same time, the company's crisis management has allowed Emirates to be profitable during COVID-19, to maintain a high level of service during the World Cup with the possibility of watching the games on board. Emirates' current 4 key problems are: first is the external problems. Developing countries such as Southeast Asia have fewer routes, resulting in less viscosity with high-end customers in the region. And investment in the layout of new energy with delay of time, earning less than expected, will affect the company's operation. For the internal problem, Emirates should keep brightening the international image of the brand and the quality improvement pressure and continuous innovation caused by competition. And it is suggested that Emirates continue to enhance brand image and brand competitiveness, continue to strengthen staff training and service standards, adhere to digital leadership and continuous innovation, and also adhere to refined leadership and save energy to reduce the cost. Our presentation is over. Thank you for listening. Okay.